Hey there everybody, thank you for tuning in. I'm Tim with Jeep and Exploring. Today it's just kind of a nasty rainy Sunday. We just stopped and had breakfast with Steve and Angie. Don't really know what we're going to get into today. Everything is really flooded. Probably ain't going to be able to do any kind of water crossings or anything like that. And really don't even know what we're going to do at all. We're just going to kind of run around here locally and everything and just see if we can go do some back road and see if we see anything cool. So if you guys want to hang out with us, we sure appreciate it. It's going to be probably just a short video, just out and about killing some time. And like I said, we're just gonna see what we run across. So stay with us, we appreciate it. If not, make sure and still hit that subscribe button for us, because next week we got some stuff coming up. We're going to be going down to the Ouachitas and spend 4 days down there and doing a bunch of fun stuff. So anyways, as far as this video goes, we're going to get off here, go see what we can find. So if you stay with us, we'll see you up the road. Thanks. far, just the couple of creeks that we've ran across there, they don't seem to be too bad, really. I don't think up here, we're a little bit north of Springfield, I don't think they got as much rain up here, but I know south of us they've got a lot more rain. So I'm sure down in Arkansas and everything, maybe by next weekend all the waterfalls are going to be real pretty and all that stuff. That's the goal. So pretty excited about next weekend. So we're gonna, hopefully, fingers crossed, we can luck out on that. But anyway. Plano is just one of 11 ghost towns between Carthage and Springfield. As you can see here, this is one of the old abandoned buildings, and then there's a building across the street which somebody converted into a house that currently live in. So we're here at a little roadside attraction. It's old Route 66 place here. There's a lot of these places here in Missouri up and down Route 66, but just some cool nostalgia. We're going to go walk around and check this place out. It's called like Gay Parita, Missouri, or something like that. But let's see what kind of cool stuff they got here. Oh, yeah, I'll have to get one before we leave. Actually, I don't think I brought any. Oh, Got an old cool Chevy truck, or General Motors. Old car. This is kind of like, reminds you of that Red Oak 2. The very first video I saw where we went to Big Brutus in Kansas, we stopped by a little town called Red Oak 2. If you guys haven't watched that video, go back and check that out. It was a neat little town we went to that's kind of similar to this, just has a bunch of old historic stuff. I find stuff like this fascinating. Old telephone booth. Who would know those are prehistoric now? Cool Ford. Bunch of bottles. Boy, just the smell in here. Don't know really how to describe the smell. I guess it's just old and musty, but it reminds me as a kid always going to places, to local shops, whether it be machine shops or, you know, anything like that, just had that smell to it. Like I said, it's hard to explain, but it's just, you get in an old barn like this with a bunch of old stuff, it just smells like an old shop. I like it. Some old refrigerators. Let's go see what we got over here. Didn't bring any of my stickers, or I could have put a sticker on the building.
Yes, sir. That's all as well, y'all.
Got a little store. Got a bunch of nostalgia in here.
Anything of drawers just to get showered.
Another old cop car. Another building back here. Yeah, I went in there. It's pretty cool. No, it's just like a diner. Another one of those old, I think those are like Vespas or something. They were like scooters. I feel like I'm in an episode of American Pickers. Yeah, another building there. All right, guys, that's about all we find here. But like I said, this is just some of the stuff you see when you're just out and about driving around. especially when you live close to this section of Route 66, a bunch of this old cool stuff. But we're going to get on up the road and see if we come across anything else cool. There's a big Corvair museum going up I-55 in Illinois too. It's got a whole crap ton of them.
Yeah, he belongs to some kind of club or something. It's a pretty popular thing. Hey, you ready to get wet?
We'll have to do it. Yep.
Then he'll just have to find something better to get it back to an A.
I can walk over here because we're going to stop up here. Yeah, this is where this little building's at. So we found another roadside attraction. We'll stop and get a few pictures. And then the old bridge that we crossed back there. Don't know a date on it. The previous one we crossed, I think it was built in 1923. I might walk down here and see if there's a date on this one and check it out. But yeah, just more stuff out here on Route 66. That's like me. I'm prettier on the inside. Old cafe. Barbershop.
It's your barbershop right here.
Yeah. Boy, they got no barbershop. I need a haircut. My wings are starting to grow over my ears.
There's a sign out there that tells how it's going to be. Guy bought this whole town for $500.
I'll give him 600 right now. That would be cool. Pretty cool. Go see what we got back here.
Yeah, we opened your house to get your tire back off.
Yeah. Oh, you're fine. So this little town here is called Spencer, Missouri. The gentleman let us in there and walk around, showed us around. He's restoring the place. He bought it. He's going to try to host some car shows and stuff there. He's doing an old barber shop, old feed store, old cafe in there. There's an old house you can kind of see back in the background. He's going to build a bed and breakfast out of that. So if you're if you're outside Springfield, Missouri or anything, oh, he's here on the weekends. He, you know, kind of lets people in there, walk around, check it out, but he's going to start doing some business there. So make sure if you're in the area, stop by and say hello. And this bridge up here, we're going to walk up here and see if we can see a date on that before we take off up the road. So anyways, just stay with us, and we're going to go check out a couple more things before we end this day. Just off Old Route 66 along the Turnback Creek sits this Britton Mill. Originally built in the 1840s and later restored in the 1970s, it still sits in its former charm today. Unfortunately, it's on private property, and from the road is all you can see of it at this moment. So we got one more old cool bridge before we end this trip. And this one's one of those where you can see through the bottom. And this was Bowers Mill Bridge, is built in 1898 and it's still up and standing. We like to see all these old bridges while they're still in existence before they disappear. See, the water's up fairly decent, but not too bad. But yeah. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out with us on that one. Again, it was just a little short trip. We had the rain and everything, so we weren't going to do too much. But we did need it, and going to be thankful for it. Next weekend we're going to be going down to the Ouachitas down in Arkansas, and we're going to see some waterfalls and stuff down there. So hopefully all this rain will make that a blessing for us down there next week. And just thank Steve and Angie for going out with us again today. It's nice sometimes just to get out in your local area and see some things you haven't seen in a while. And in this instance, you know, a couple things you ain't never seen. When you think you've seen everything, sometimes, you know, you haven't. So you don't really know until you get out and drive around and, you know, go out and you find new things. So that's what it's all about. But anyway, you can see I don't have Jenna with me now. No, I didn't kick her off on a trail anywhere. I dropped her off at the house. I'm getting ready to make my way to Chicago. So anyways, right quick, make sure you guys follow us on the Jeep and Explorin Facebook page. We just announced Ambassadors for Pink charity ride on there for breast cancer. We're doing in July, and we'd love to have you guys tag along. We're going to go down to Eminence. We're going to sleep on the Current River down there. We're going to have some giveaways, some cookouts, and just a real good time. I think you guys will enjoy that. So if you're in the area, you're going to be in the area July 20th and 21st. We'd love to have you guys tag along for that. So anyway, in the meantime, we're going to get off of here, and as always, keep exploring. We'll see you guys next trip. Later.